when they were filling the visa application form in Ghana, they asked for example, your father's date of birth. There was somebody who just think that it's on the so they just write maybe 12 June 1950.
Anything
then they forget exactly. Then when you come here to apply for the study permit, they will ask you the same questions that you
Order for Yama Aquaba Bium Edoba baby TV so yen program I ato din se Akwantuo nsem. Eso na day ene wasan ehia biemu. Na emse na no na menua bema Joaquin yakoma yedi no yemre ni ntimi amfa ansi emse yade sua na yesua o kyerɛkyerɛ enoma ni so enti no e wose yehu de ewo mu pa enti ene menena san ehia bi ma me pese ode de fana part no ede manyen na yehu se me pese me ba Germany eba besua ade menim ehu nimdie bia sebe ya meye na aye ntem na aboa me na menya akwansidi bia enti me nua be ma be pa sho me mo akwa be bi. All right. Ene de ya ketwi ni enti ya bo money ketwi kakra e ma me. All right. Enti me pa sho na no yenkomodie numu no o ma yehu se enoma ye behia ansana ye de aba Akwantuo mu ha. So you told us about the financial issues. You can sponsor, you have to get sponsors, or you can get formal obligations or scholarship. And I said sponsorship. So these three things you need them before you can apply. Enti me pese ene starting a say normally I've got all the requirements. And now I've got the visa. I'm now in Germany. What is the next thing to do?
Okay, that's a very good question.
Okay.
Yeah, but before I go on, I just want to add that under the financial, sponsorship, I said relative will have to sponsor you.
Okay.
But you can also sponsor yourself.
All right.
A student in Ghana can sponsor himself. That is so the money, like I talked about the block account, you send your own money into the account, you give your own document, financial documents, your assets, bank statement to the embassy, and that is okay.
All right.
It is not only that a family have to sponsor you.
All right.
You can sponsor yourself.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so now let's say the person has gone through all those processes and have gotten the visa in Ghana.
Yes.
The German embassy, let me say this, that the German embassy in Ghana does not process the application.
Okay.
They put it together and send to, let's say, the states you are going to the school.
All right.
If you are going to Hanover, you are going to Berlin.
Yes.
So they will send the application to that state. They will do the processing. And if they approve it, then they will send it back to the German embassy in Ghana that, okay, the application has been approved, so issue the visa to this student.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. So what they give is 3 months. They will give you 3 months visa. Now, because of coronavirus, they are giving you 6 months.
6 months, right.
Yes, but the standard is 3 months for you to enter the country. Okay. Now, when you enter the country, as a student, there are some things, basic things you must do in the first 2 weeks.
Yes.
In the first 2 weeks, you are supposed to get your accommodation and register your address, which something they call Anmedon here. Yeah, so you've gotten that, and then you get your health insurance, which is very important here. There's nobody in Germany without a health insurance. Okay. So as a student, there are statutory ones or private ones. Yes. The statutory ones are the one by the government, and the private ones. So the advisable one for students is the one by the government, the statutory one. Okay. Yeah, which you must get. I think, let me also just add that before the embassy will issue the visa for you in your passport, they will ask you to bring your travel insurance. Okay. Without it, they will not give you the visa. You can have everything, but if you don't have a travel insurance, They don't give you the visa. So that one, SIC in Ghana or any other insurance company can do that one for you.
Okay, then you have to do that one back at home.
Back at home, yeah. You give it to the embassy before they give you your passport and the visa.
All right.
So now you come here in Germany, you get your accommodation. Either you are living with your relative or you have rented a student's accommodation, a hostel. You are staying with, or you are sharing a flat with other students. So there are sometimes that 2-3 students can come together. Are going to rent a flat and then they share it among themselves. So all those are the possibilities. And after that, you go and register your address. Everybody in Germany, in Europe, the government know everybody and where everybody is.
Yes.
So it's like you are telling the government, okay, I'm in Hamburg or I'm in Berlin and I'm on this address.
All right.
So if they need to send you later,
they want you.
They'll send it to you. Okay. Now, when you've done that, I said earlier on that the visa is only 3 months.
Yes.
And so you need to get study permits to stay here to study.
Okay.
That is a card. That will not be your passport. It's a card that they will give to you. Now, a lot of people do a lot of some petty mistakes that go against them when they get here. Let's say when they were filling the visa application form in Ghana, they asked for example, your father's date of birth. There are somebody who just think that, it's on the history, so they just write maybe 12 June 1950.
Anything
then
at
they
all.
forget exactly. Then when you come here to apply for the study permit, they will ask you the same questions that they asked you in Ghana. And they have your first application form, they have it
everything
here in Hamburg.
Yes.
So if there is a question that mismatch, they will question you. They will suspect you. They will say, why this? If they realize that you lied, then they will ask themselves, the Germans are very smart.
Yes.
If you lie in this one, which other one is a lie? Then investigations, blah, blah, will happen. So I advise that when they fill the application form in Ghana, they should make a photocopy of it and carry it along to Germany so that when at the time of applying for the resident permit, they just transfer those same answers to
information.
Exactly. Then everything look the same, and that's what the Germans like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. For now, you know, be man say unya visa no e Ghana ho na oba bedru ha. Ghana no visa keke ene de ma wo na wo de ba. Enti oba bedru ha na asetena wo de betena krom ha ye permit no. Gise no so utu hu anamon e wo krom ha. Enti de ye de ma wo no de ye de wo de ba. Na wa ba bedru ha no so watu anamon apede wo de betena mo. Na eno na otu ye info say de wo kan wo Ghana ho de kwaje visa no. Some information na oba wo ha ye be hwe ne hu say ye wo a na so bi foforo na de ba ye. Enti obetu fo say wo kwana wo fill sa form na ye photocopy efato wo ho say be ya wo ba ha ne ebisa wa wo be kan sem kro na nkwa ye say wa no ebe dane Ghana sama wo kan different from ha. Enti na eno nso wo de atu ho fo na say wo hwe ne yiye what take note of it na fe wo hu sani obeye afa. Okay, me nua be ma me pa che wo say maba ye be course na awie. Me pese me hu say after your program, is there any opportunities for you to work here, or after your course you have to just go back to Africa?
Yeah, that's a good question also. Yes, somebody might come from a company in Ghana to come and like further studies. So for that person or we course now person will come back to Ghana. But Obi or like he wants to stay in Europe. Or maybe move on to America or anywhere in the world to go and work. But if you want to stay in Germany too, the opportunities are there. So many opportunities for you. But for that one, you have to make sure that by the time you finish your program, you can speak the German language to the level of B2.
Oh.
Yes. Because for the companies,
even if you are an international student,
so
you still have to
in English. You must, because the companies they don't mind that you are international. they want somebody who can speak the German language because you know it's Germany, and they give equal opportunity, not in the sense, but if you have the language, then they can give equal opportunity. Without the German language, the companies don't really entertain you, you know. So the opportunities are there to get employment here in Germany. And then change your status from student to an employee, you know, like a temporary residence, you know. But you need the language, the German language at that point. So B2, at least before you finish your program, you must have your B2. And be able to speak it fluently. That is the 2 years. Now let me also add that you know the German universities are also strict about the 2 years graduating period. So you can come for a 2-year program, but you can finish it in 3 years or 4 years. Not
so
because
it's not restricted.
No, it's not restricted to 2 years. Not because maybe you are not smart, but maybe you want to take it gradual, you know, relax, you know. So they are not strict about the 2 years.
So you can decide that maybe I want to use 2 years.
I will finish it in 3 years. So maybe
years.
in a semester there are 7 subjects or 7 courses. You can say I'll do 3.
Alright.
And then next year I'll do the other 3 or other 4 for that semester. So by that you prolong your studies from 2 years to 3 or 4 years. It's all possible here in Germany.
Yeah. So what about the visa system? Is it
Yeah, okay, so that's the resident permit you mean, and that one is usually 1 year. But if your sponsor is good, or let's say for scholarship student they give them 2 years straightforward, yeah. But if you have a sponsor or you are sponsoring yourself and you have enough money in your account, they can give you 2 years, and then but other than that they give only 1 year, and you go and renew again in your second year. Or if you are going to 3rd year too, you go and renew. 4th year, you go and renew. Every year.
Okay, all right. And so if you can work, I want to know if it's any kind of work, or is it the course you did or the program you did, you are to look for the same work or similar work, or you can just look for a prapra to stay here. To change your visa from student visa to employee or something.
Yes, yeah, you cannot use apapra.
I think you understand apapra. You just heard of apapra over here.
Yeah, you know, it has to be. They say it must be the program you've studied. A job, a professional work in that field. But you know there are similarities in work, so anything similar to that, once it is professional and in an office setting, that qualifies for you to use to renew your resident permit. But you cannot use like the job you say the prepara or lager, like they call it lager, the one that most people without
qualifications
do here in Europe. You cannot use that to extend or to renew your resident permit and to stay here and work. So
after school,
no. So as a student who have graduated from a program, the immigration office expects that you get a job in line with your studies, with your profession, your academic qualification.
But within your course or your program, when you are looking for jobs to support yourself, for that place, you can just look for anything at all.
So for that one, there are student jobs. There are student jobs all around,
anything
goes. You can, anything goes.
All right.
You know, and there are a lot of them around for students. So that one, you can do anything to earn some money for yourself.
And this work, is there any limitations? Maybe after 1 year, then you have to go back home, or you can just decide for yourself.
No, that's after studies. You get a professional work. No, you don't. No, some of the companies, they can give you permanent contracts straightforward because they need workers. And others can give you 1 year contract, but not that after 1 year they will sack you. They will always renew it. So maybe that is the company policy that they give yearly contract to employees. So that yearly contract, that means the immigration office to be giving you yearly resident permit, and maybe I think when you get to stay here for more than 5 years, then you can apply for permanent stay, which I think they call it unbefisted.
Yeah, that's indefinite.
Indefinite stay, yeah. So once you have the employment contract, you can get that after 5 years or so, yeah.
And then in this case, then you have deceived the Ghana government. You told us you are coming here to learn something to bring to Africa to help us.
No, the Ghana government is not sponsoring your
you are doing here.
So,
okay. So you can decide for yourself.
Of course, coming here is your decision.
Everything is
to stay or to go back is also your decision. Yeah.
Okay.
It is when you are on Ghana government scholarship
then
that you are under obligation to go back and serve Ghana.
Okay. Yeah. But it seems today the weather is too cold for
you.
Yeah. Okay, and for in fact, you are better now. Yes, you are normal be every no, and I want a channel by the jacket. No, many share I want you jacket. No, said they are wanting to do into me any jacket. No, and the many are better. In fact, you know what? Be MZD is the third time I'm anyway share on these issues. Now, meaning say my chef wants so your interview with a bit boy. Akwan bebree so ye ne ye nanfofo ye musuafo ene adofo nti menua bepe se ode o last words ebe ma ye tiefo na se yahwefo.
Okay, so I wish I can speak to you.
Sorry.
What? Okay. Yeah, so what I would like to say finally is that like I said in the first video, our first meeting, Europe is a good place now. Yeah. Europe is really opening, and the opportunities here are much, especially when you come to study.
Okay.
And so, if there's anyone in Ghana who is interested in furthering their studies after bachelor's degree or after HND, after even secondary school, you can come here to do your
even I wanted to ask you last time, I forgot. So for the secondary school people can also come here and study.
Yeah, they can also bring their assets. WAEC is recognized here. So
over here.
Yeah, but only that you have to top up a little.
Yeah, they were
that
talking
is
of
where,
top up courses.
student college. Yeah. They have a college called student college.
Okay.
Where you just you do 1 year course.
Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5 courses with the German language, and when you pass it, you can use your SSC.
But still, you have to follow all the processes for the studies, the visa, everything. You have to abide by those laws and regulations. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I will advise, advise everybody who is interested in staying abroad to consider Germany, and also take the German language serious. Okay. It may not be required for your degree, but you need it to move around. You need it to go places
after your program.
And after the program, you don't want to work here. You need it so much. So, if anybody who is contemplating to come here can start learning the German language at the Goethe Institute in Accra.
Okay. Yeah. Right. In fact, this is the third time I know a share on these issues. It's a me ba when me no be say within short time which me so say when me be interview. So many pa na enemy gina me team no nyina anaimu. And brother Prince, your sister.
This is the Fitline product. This is the power cocktail, and this is the Restorate. This power cocktail you used early in the morning. There is vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin B1, and vitamin B2, and vitamin B12. This power cocktail is so delicious. Fit9 makes this power cocktail just with fruits and vegetables, no sugar. And this Fit9 Power Restorate is with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D.
Yenu about Margaret, any ye camera woman, Lady Angela, any miankasa meho ye name na ye de achede ya ma. Unu be ma se de bia meka na enya de a eso. Na emom se ne ya wogie ye feso no. To show our appreciation to no ye de ade ma na da obeso mu bia no wakai say baby a channel so a obaye ye ne de ma. Nti ye de ma wo nyame agya nyame oba nyame susun konkon di. Amen.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I appreciate it.
On a four, you know, a civil you know, is here. You know, it is she. You mean, she will be brave. Yes, I am so. I'm a fish. You don't pa. Mama, bye.